Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro, After Dark, and tonight it's time to get spooky. Have you ever looked at the hologram and thought, hey, that kind of looks like a ghost? Yeah, me neither, but for whatever reasons, people keep asking me, hey, you should do the hologram, you should do the world record, get the big number on the hologram. And what I keep saying is, I don't think it's that much different from other stuff that we've done before, other long, endless Balatro science runs we've done before. I expect it'll be tedious. I expect it'll get stale really quickly, boring perhaps. But now, Zeno's done it. So I guess we'll do it too. I do acknowledge that not everyone has seen all of the Balatro science stuff that we've done before. So for the three of you out there who haven't seen Baron with Cryptid before, consider this a tutorial. If you don't know what it means nan-inf score, if you don't know what it means anti-39, we'll get there eventually. If we want to get the big hologram, we need to figure out what is the way that we are adding cards to our deck. One way we can add cards to our deck, we can use the certificate. It adds random cards with seals to your deck. We can also use the DNA. We can use Marble Joker. Marble Joker adds random stone cards to your deck. The problem with Marble Joker and the certificate, they give you random cards, and just adding random cards to your deck, that makes your deck less effective at whatever your deck is trying to do. So things like DNA, better because you can copy a specific card. You can copy whatever your best card is, add that to your deck. And then once you have just DNA, you can already copy this with brainstorms and blueprints and stuff like that, and use that as a way of generating more and more cards per round. You can also buy cards from the shop if you have the voucher, if you have the magic trick that allows you to do that. But again, maybe there are some limitations there, not wanting to take too many different cards if it makes your deck less effective at what your deck is trying to do. But the main way that we're going to be adding cards to our deck is with spectral cards. For example, Grim adds 2 aces to your deck at a time. Familiar adds 3 face cards. Incantation adds 4 number cards. Every time we get incantation, that's +4 on the hologram. Again, here, adding random cards could be problematic for whatever your deck construction is hoping to be. Maybe what we could do, we could use Familiar. Familiar adds face cards. So a third of those on average, not perfectly 1/3, but on average about a third of those will be kings. And then the kings will be useful, maybe not the optimal kings, but any king will be useful with the Baron, giving you times 1.5 mult for all of the kings that you have in your hand. But the main way, the best way to add cards to our deck is going to be with these Cryptid cards. Cryptid adds 2 copies of a specific card, and Cryptid, because it's a consumable, because it's a spectral card, we can copy it with Perkeo. Perkeo copies consumables. So it could be copying Cryptid, could be copying some of those other spectral cards. What we've done so far in Ante 1, the first round here we took a Mega Arcana skip. The Mega Arcana pack gave us the Soul gave us Perkeo. Perkeo's Polychrome because we're playing on the Ghost deck. Ghost deck, it's a little bit thematic, right? Normally when we do endless runs, when we do world record runs, we play on the Plasma deck. The benefit there is you can score more points with less materials. And if you score more points, you get to survive for longer. If you survive for longer, you get to do more of whatever it is, the thing that you're trying to do. But the thing that we're trying to do this time, all we're trying to do is get to Ante 39. We're trying to get all the way through to the end. And you can do that using these Cryptid cards. Cryptid, not only does it give you copies of cards, it adds the cards directly to your hand. So it allows you to break the hand size limit, it allows you to exceed the hand size limit, hold on to many more kings than would be naturally possible. And so you can use that to score however many points that you need, a lot of points per round. Potentially you could get into a situation where you need to use 10 to 15 Cryptid cards per round in order to get enough kings in order to do the thing, but that's something that we can figure out later. We want to get as many Cryptid cards as possible. When playing on the Plasma deck, getting the spectral cards can be a challenge. You need to find some kind of joker that's going to give you the spectral cards. For example, the 6 cents gives you a spectral card every time you use a 6, but it's once per round if your first hand is a 6. Or you can also get spectral cards from Seance, except there's 16 different spectral cards that you could get. So sometimes it takes some time. It takes a couple tries before you get the spectral cards that you actually want. And that's assuming that you already are able to find the jokers that do the thing. You have to find 6 cents first, and then you have to be patient going through different spectral cards before you get the one that you want. So instead, we're going to play on the ghost deck. Ghost deck partially because it's spooky season, and also partially because it's just way easier to find the spectral cards that you want. When you want them, you can just find them in the shop. Also, you start with the hex card, which is kind of cute, I guess. So we're playing on the ghost deck. The Mega Arcana pack also had Judgment. Judgment gave us the Raised Fist, was holographic. And the Buffoon pack. First shop, Buffoon pack. We got Brainstorm. That's it, go next. We also took a standard pack here. Standard pack gave us a Purple Seal Queen. That could be the kind of thing that we're interested in copying. If we are going to make kings for the Baron, we can strength the queen into a king and then make a bunch of copies of this Purple Seal. Purple Seal so we can get tarot cards for value and money and all of those sorts of things. But okay, the goal right now, we want to find a Cryptid card, find a card that we can copy with Perkeo, and also eventually find the hologram. So for now, I guess it's just finding money generators, value generators, building up the deck. I'm going to take here, this is just the second round. We already, well, yeah, we skipped the first round, we played the big blind here. So right before the boss, a little bit unfortunate we didn't have money for overstock. We had to buy the Buffoon pack. I chose to buy the standard pack is how we got the Purple Seal, so can't take overstock here. I will take Star. That gives me something right now that Perkeo can copy. Brainstorm on Perkeo here. These Star cards, the regular one sells for $1, the negative one sells for $4. Alright, that's it, go next. Alright, for the pillar here, we have the fist, which I can copy with Brainstorm if you want. I'm going to maybe do something like this. We can play ace high and then get the doubled molt on the 8 here. I don't need to sell the star. Let's go ahead and ship it. Okay, we can pick up Immolate here. Spectral pack. Let's go take Immolate for sure. Do I want this chariot? Not yet. If I have Immolate, I can copy it with Perkeo, so that's $20 plus Brainstorm gives me another $20. We can re-roll one more in case the Spectral pack has a Wraith. Go one more. We get a Faceless Joker, Greedy Joker. Yeah, let's take Faceless here and then go Spectral pack down to 0. That's awkward. We have an Ectoplasm here. Alright, ship it. Okay, I want to sell the star so that Perkeo copies Immolate. Alright, go next. Okay, let's go Brainstorm on Faceless Joker. Boss says plainly one hand type, that's okay. How about, I have a king and a queen here. I want to use my Immolate, so go ahead and use one. Okay, I've got, let's see, 8 and a 6 here. I want to try to save my discards for the Faceless Joker. So what if we did this? What if we play high card here? We won't get the fist activation. Okay. We can discard these face cards. Okay, and then I guess for the purpose of the fist, I will discard the high cards. Okay, brainstorm copying Faceless Joker, we can get some money. Alright, then from here, use Immolate again. And okay, I'm not going to use my last Immolate. So here I could be interested in, I just want to discard and end. Or do the same maneuver, we play high card. 3 face cards I can discard. And I will discard just in case I get more face cards. Not likely, but I'm at least going to try here. Okay. Is it possible? How many cards are in the deck? I have 3 face cards. Is it possible I play high card here and then I draw the 3 face cards exactly? Probably not. So I think it's going to be high card ace. I can copy the fist if you want. We can hold on to the moon and ship it. Okay. We move Perkeo over here. Okay, let's try a standard pack. Sure. We could get a gold seal jack. I think I'm not going to add the gold seal jack to the deck. I'm not going to add a card to the deck. My goal right now is to use Perkeo to get a bunch of immolates to remove most of the noise from the deck and then start copying these purple seals. So let's skip. We don't have hologram yet. We'll have to find some hologram later. So no point in adding random cards to our deck yet. We could open this buffoon pack. Sure. We could get Riffraff here. Could take Michelle. I'll take Riffraff. It can give me money. Money generator. And let's do a little re-rolling. Arrowhead, Habsies, we shouldn't need these sorts of things if we've got the fist. Red card we don't need, tower we don't need. Hex we can't use because it'll destroy our jokers. We could go ahead and go one more. Ouija, nope, reduces our hand size, we don't want that. We could spend $10, we could go one more. We do have, like I said, we're going to get the 2 immolates. We do get $40 here, so go one more. Get a death card. Death is the kind of thing that I would want to copy with Perkeo, but I guess I would prefer if Perkeo copied immolate. Let's find out. We can sell the moon, pick up the death card, and get percolating. Alright, do we want to sell Faceless Joker? Or Riffraff only gives us 1 card? I think 1 card is fine. Okay. Get a Jimbo. Alright, so if there's no face cards here, we can immolate. And then... Alright, let's do the same move here. I will just sell Jimbo just to get rid of it. That way we don't score too many points. Let's go ahead and play the high card. Alright, I have a king in hand. I could do something like this, where I do the high card and I get 4 molt from the fist. That's probably okay. Okay, now I got the 3 face cards we can discard for the money. Looking for another face card here. I could use a discard. I think I have few enough face cards in the deck that I can get the face cards 1 more, but maybe not 2 more times, probably. So, well, maybe what I could do is I could play the 10 high. Okay, okay. I will use death to copy the purple seal. Do I want to keep death? Do I want to keep immolate? Probably death is fine. So let's discard for the faces joker. Okay. Star and world we don't need. More face cards we can discard. Alright, we're cooking now. Alright, copy the fist. We could play a high card here. That should be plenty. We could play a pair. We could play 2 pair if you want. Doesn't matter. Ship it. Okay. We get the devil. We can make a gold card. We can afford the celestial pack now. The last card I used was death. So in case there's a fool, I'm not going to take the celestial pack yet. I probably want this. I want the magic trick voucher so that when we do find our hologram, we can start adding cards to the deck. This can be one strategy. So rather than using Perkeo to copy cryptids, you can use Perkeo to copy immolates, and then you can freely add cards to the deck with the magic trick and then remove cards with immolates rather than adding cards with Perkeo. I'm not sure if that's the direction that I want to go in yet, but I do want this magic trick voucher just in case. When you start removing cards from the deck, you do want to have enough cards left over so that you can use purple seals. Use death to copy purple seals onto whatever remaining cards you have. I suggest maybe having like 25 cards in your deck, with half of them being purple seals, half of them being gold seals. Sorry, red seals, not gold seals. You can also have a little bit more cards than that if you have extra discards or extra hands. Determines you want to have few enough cards in your deck so that you can access all of them. With the hologram, you need to add cards to the deck, but you don't have to keep them in the deck. You can remove them after adding them. Anyway, let's do re-rolling for tarot cards. Justice, I don't care about. Photograph, we don't need. Erosion is very powerful. I think we take erosion for sure. So if I go 1 more, it takes me down to $28. If I have $28, I can still take an Arcana pack and get a Hermit. Let's go 1 more. All right, I'm gonna stop there. So let's go Arcana. Okay, I don't want Perkeo to copy the devil, so I'm going to use the devil on the queen here. Okay. Tower, justice, lovers, I don't care about. I will sell the world, skip the rest. Here we said, okay, we could do a celestial pack. For plutonium, if we're going to do Baron and Mime, we want to have the plutonium, play 1 card and then hold on to the rest of the cards, take the magic trick. And for the purposes of the riffraff, I'm going to sell the fist. Let's get percolating. Alright, we got a bunch of death cards. That's fine. I can make more purple seals. More purple seals for Faces Joker, and then also those are money generators for us. All right. Alright, now that I have Erosion, the plus 56 molt means any hand that we play, any card that we play is going to win. So let's use our death cards. Maybe we should actually just use Immolate and then copy only death rather than copying Immolate. I don't know yet. I will use death here. So let's discard one face card, 2 purples. And I guess we don't need this 10. Ship it. Alright, Sun and Lovers we don't need. Okay, 2 purples and a face card. Fool for death. Awkward, we get another devil. I can make a gold card, but I don't have the purple seals to copy anymore. That's a bummer. So I will discard these face cards. I could make a gold card here. I could wait on the devil, wait on the death card. If the next shop has either a spectral pack or an arcana pack, I could use these then. I think that's fine. So let's play the high card, I guess, or 2 pair, or it doesn't matter what we play. Let's play high card in case we get a telescope. Ship it. Oh, I really thought with 56 molt that would just be a slam dunk. Oh well. I could make a gold king now, and then we would get a few extra bucks. I'm gonna wait to make, I want to make my purple seals into gold. Ah, bummer. Okay, copy the percolator. We got Hermit here for money. We do have an Arcana pack. We could take the boss reroll voucher. The boss here is extra large, no problem. There is a voucher skip. Voucher tag, you could be interested in trying to get ectoplasm. Sorry, not ectoplasm, but antimatter for an extra Joker slot. You could be interested in overstock voucher like we had in the first shop, but we couldn't afford it. Overstock is very important. I'm not going to take a voucher tag for just one voucher. What I like to do is re-roll for Cola, and then Cola gives you double tags. You get extra skip tags, so we can get a voucher tag in the future possibly. Here we can use Hermit, no problem. We could try this Buffoon pack. We could re-roll first. Banner, Talisman. I can't use the talisman if I've got the devil, and I want to keep the devil for the purple seal, so I guess I'm not going to go gold seal. We can go one more. We could get a Midas mask as a way of making gold cards. Okay. In that case, let's get rid of Wily. Open the Buffoon pack. Okay. Splash is good with the Midas mask because you can just play any 5 face cards. To-do list says high card. So maybe... do we want the Faceless Joker? Faceless Joker we can re-trigger with the Brainstorm and is pretty good long term. Yeah, I think I keep the Faceless Joker. I think Steven we can sell. Riffraff we can sell. Take the Splash. Take the Splash and take the Midas Mask. Okay. I do a little bit more re-rolling. There's Grim. Adding cards to the deck, but we don't have the hologram, so we don't have to worry about that. We could take a business card here. Business card instead of Faceless Joker. Business card we can re-trigger with Brainstorm. Yeah, if we're going to do Midas Mask, probably we take business card. Alright, Faceless Joker's out. Business card's in. Do I want to go one more before opening the Arcana pack? Probably. Go one more. Alright, now we'll go Arcana. Bummer. I don't have my purple seals to use the devil on. Maybe the devil doesn't matter if we have minus mass now. So maybe we just... Do I want to use this death card? Do I want to actually copy this devil card with Perkeo? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'm just going to skip here and go next. Bunch of death cards, that's okay. Boss, we don't need to reroll. Voucher, we said we don't need to take right now. Let's go next. All right. Let's go devil here. Okay. Use death. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3 face cards. We don't have Faceless Joker anymore. So since I don't have Faceless Joker anymore, I'm just discarding for the tarot cards. Alright, Magician and World we don't need. We can copy another purple seal. We can discard, we're just looking for more face cards, as many face cards as we can get. We could discard the Jack and then have a better chance of drawing the purple seals. I'm gonna keep the Jack because then we can do Midas Mask and Business card. Temperance for 28 is nice. Could spin the wheel here. Yeah, I'm okay with spinning the wheel. So we go wheel and then we go Temperance. All right, I want to discard the purple seal. We get the devil. Okay. So I don't know if you want to do maybe gold ace. So here I actually don't feel bad using the devil because now I know I have Midas Mask to make more gold cards. Also the cards that we discarded are gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to copy Erosion here for the points. What I want to do is I want to copy the Business card with my Brainstorm. If I can play 2 hands, I would like to play 2 hands. Ship it. Yeah, bummer. That was too many chips. Because of Splash, you get a bunch of chips. So even as a pair, we got a bunch of chips times 50 mult. That's too much. Alright, go next. Alright, we don't need the bus. 2 Celestial packs here. We did use Death. The last one we used was actually the Devil, right? If we go here, Fool on the Devil. So I probably take these Celestial packs after doing a little bit of re-rolling. I'm looking for Cryptid still. I'm looking for Hologram still. I could consider with Perkeo, I could hold on to Ouija, and then that way Ouija won't show up in the shop anymore. That could be useful. I'm just going to keep rolling here. Alright, Ace of Clubs if I want to add to the deck. Nope, let's go Priestess. Use the Plutonium. Go one more. More Plutonium. Okay. We get a credit card. Nope. Mercury, Priestess again. Priestess. Okay, so we got 3 different planet cards. We can open the Celestial pack now. Black Hole. Okay. Get more Plutonium here. Yep. Oh, okay. $10 for a reroll. Yeah, 24 bucks. I think we can go one more. We could take a trading card. I'm into it. Get rid of Splash, take the trading card. Sell Jupiter, sell Mars. Alright, let's get percolating. Okay, we actually have Immolate. Cool. So here I have a purple queen. Which of course I want to use it, right? But I also kind of want to immolate here. These are not bad cards to immolate. Alright, we can snap off a 5. This is awkward. I don't have my purple seals. Bummer. So I guess discard. There's a purple seal, but it's not gold. I will still copy it though with a death card. I can discard these 2 purples. I can discard this 10 here. I don't have Splash anymore. Maybe I keep the 10 and I play a straight if I draw either a 9 or an ace. There's only 3 of those. Alright, let's discard the 10. Fool for death. I'm willing to do it, but I don't have the cards that I would prefer to copy. Bummer. Justice. No, but I don't need to use it yet. Alright, so here I'll play the high card King. Maybe I should have played a pair. My pair is much weaker than my high card. Okay, I have a Spectral Pack. I can use these cards upstairs. I could go Mega Celestial. We could do a little re-rolling. To-do list on 3 of a kind. Nah. Could take Northern Lion here. Northern Lion instead of... Do we still need Midas Mask? We don't really need it, but I guess we don't really need to get rid of it either. Alright, so the Celestial Pack here, we can take... This stuff doesn't matter, probably. So... Take Mercury. Mars. And then open the Spectral Pack. Can't do Ankh. We could do a Gold Seal. Justice I don't want to do. I'll use Death on the Queen. Alright, so very, very awkward that all of our purple seals are queens instead of kings, but we'll get there eventually. Gold Seal on this king. Okay. And then go next? Or do we go one more? One more? Bummer. Maybe you should have taken the Seltzer there to re-trigger the face cards for the business card. Alright. So we can snap off a 4. We can use the death cards first. Snap off this 8. Alright. 2 purples, discard them. I'm looking for strength. Otherwise, I could use Devil here on the purple seal. Discard 2 more purples. Maybe what I'm supposed to do is discard these 2 purples because I want to use Midas Mask on the Queen. I don't need this Jack. Alright, Fool for a Devil. Not ideal. But what I can do is I can use Death and then copy it with the Fool. Okay. 4 of a kind queens. or 5 of a kind queens. We get more business card action. Let's play the 4 of a kind. And ship it. Okay. We can get extra hand size. We can get Invisible Joker. Invisible Joker, probably you get rid of Midas Mask. Okay. Ectoplasm. Are these the kind of Jokers that I want to make negative? Do I want to hold on to an Ectoplasm? Perkeo can give me a negative Ectoplasm that we can save for later. I guess what I don't want to happen is I don't want Perkeo to copy Ectoplasm and have too many of them, because I'm not going to be able to use too many of them. I forgot to use my judgment. I'm going to pass on this Ectoplasm. We are playing on the Ghost deck, so we can always reroll and get another Ectoplasm later. This boss says decrease level of hand. Negative tag we don't need. So reroll before opening these Arcana packs. Senor Huesos. Nope, let's go Arcana. Alright, no Hermit. So we can just skip. We could try another Arcana pack. Fool. Okay, so I can use Death. I can use Fool to copy Death. I could use Strength here. This is what we need. Strength on the queens, now kings. Now we can start copying those. More so than we already have been. And we are looking for Cryptid still. Hologram still. Don't need Judgment. Go next. We get an Immolate. Seems useful. Okay. So here are all of these purple queens we actually want to get rid of because they're queens. We can snap off this 7. We could snap off this queen here because it's purple. Okay. I will go Temperance first, Death second. Okay. Let's discard 2 purple kings. Chariot I don't need, Hierophant I don't need. Alright. Discard 2 more purples. I'm going to keep this purple king in case I get a fool. Or, yeah, in case I get a fool. Discard. We get an Emperor. Alright. Start, use Emperor. Hermit gives me 20 bucks. That's fine. This 9 here I could turn into stone, or I could just sell this tower. Okay. The queens here, you get 2 bucks when you play it. You get more money from holding it in hand, so I guess I will just hold it in hand. And we can go ahead and copy Erosion. No, still copy the business card. Nice. Okay, get me out of here. Alright, Celestial Pack, Standard Pack. Blue Seal King, that can be useful for leveling up our high card. Okay. A little re-rolling. Earth and Uranus. So I could open the Celestial Pack if I want. If we don't get Plutonium, I guess we use the Hermit. So I'm going to skip here in case there's a Fool. Could take a baseball card, probably not. Maybe I'm not supposed to re-roll if I've got Invisible Joker. I should wait until Invisible Joker does the thing. It's hard to resist. Could take a strength card here. Turning more queens into kings. That's a little bit more efficient than using death. Actually, suddenly very reasonable to do that. Okay, go one more. Got a nice amount of money. We could go 12 bucks. Red card, nope. Mail-in rebate on kings. I have 6 kings in the deck, soon to be more kings. I would get rid of the business card, which isn't really doing that much for us anyway. Let's go judgment first. Constellation we don't need. Let's take business card. Don't need to add a jack. Alright, copy the percolator. Let's go next. Okay. Let's make queens into kings. Let's, using the trading card, let's snap off the queen. Okay. Chariot we don't need. Alright. I will use death on these purple seals. And for the purposes of the mail-in rebate, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard these. Alright, Fool for death or Hungman. I think... I think I prefer death here. Is that true? Yeah. So let's do this. Use the Fool for death. 9 and Jack here, we can hang them. And then use death to copy another purple seal. I will discard all of the kings for the mail-in rebate money. Fool gives me another death card. Great. Okay, Hierophant we can hold on to, I guess. Okay, if I want... Let's play this gold seal, ship it. I was trying to see if it didn't win, I could dig for more gold cards and get more money. Alright, Invisible Joker's ready to go. What's the boss situation here? Boss says decreased level of hand. So, can we win with... Maybe I need the erosion. I'm trying to figure out if I can sell erosion here. Oh, there's a hologram. I don't think we can afford to sell the erosion. I could sell my trading card. I guess I could mail-in rebate on kings. I kind of want to have the mail-in rebate. Let's just use the Invisible Joker. Nice. Okay. We can take a hologram. Okay. We can open a celestial pack. The last card we used was death, right? So maybe let's not open the celestial pack yet. We don't need this Wee Joker. I want to do a little re-rolling before I open the Arcana pack. We get an Emperor. Okay. Yeah, here I feel okay using the Emperor. Get a Hermit, so go Celestial, Black Hole, then Hermit. Okay. If I take the Bean here, maybe Bean instead of this trading card, it'll be easier for us to get the rebate money. Yeah. Well, yeah. Aura. Okay, so we can take Aura. We can take to the moon here. We don't have the seed money, so this is just 10 bucks per round. I like having the bean better. Bean, we can also hold the gold cards in hand for more money. Could go hallucination here instead of the bean. Hermit. Fortune teller replaces erosion. We could take the parking money. Nope. Alright, Jupiter, nope. Now that we have hologram, let's add a queen to the deck. Could take an extra discard here. Extra discard for the rebate. That could be more money. Would I rather have extra discard or extra hand size? I think I'd rather have extra discard. So let's go open the Arcana pack right now while we have the bean. Okay. I can use strength on my 2 queens. Okay. I can use aura on this 1 king that's not already foiled. Ah, foiled again. I apologize in advance for what this monstrosity of a deck will look like in the end, because we do have hologram. We are going to add some interesting stuff to the deck. I guess I'm going to use the stone 3. Mail-in rebate will not... Mail-in rebate picks a random card in your deck. It won't pick up stone cards. If you have more kings in your deck, it'll be on kings more often. Do I actually just want to get rid of this immolate, or do I want to use this immolate? I think I'm still interested in holding on to it. So let's go strength here. Okay. We said take the drunkard. Go one more. Baseball card. Bummer. Alright, Spaceman. $16 reroll. Let's go next. Alright, now we got a bunch of immolate cards. That's fine. That'll be useful later. Alright. Now we got the rebate money. So, do I care about this blue seal? Not really, actually. Okay. Discard for the rebate money. So this is what I was talking about, maybe not having too few cards in the deck, because if I'm discarding 5 cards times 4 discards, that's 20 cards, we're going to run out of cards. And then the magic trick is nice for that. Magic trick, you can add cards to the deck, and then you can use death to turn them into kings. Let's go Hermit and then Emperor. Okay, so here I have a hand that maybe doesn't have too many kings in it, so if I want I could immolate here. And then discard. Sorry, what was we used Emperor, so maybe we stone the 8 and then discard. Priestess, maybe. Saturn, Neptune. Alright. There's only 5 cards in the deck, so I will discard these kings for the rebate money. Or maybe what I do is that if I discard all these kings, then maybe I can immolate. Well, we're going to run out of cards, right? So I guess discard these. Magician and Wheel. I'm not going to use the wheel because I don't want this brainstorm become foiled. Then it won't be able to get ectoplasm in the future. So sell the wheel, sell the magician, discard these kings. Alright, how many kings are in my deck? So a move that I could do, I could discard 1 king. I can use immolate twice, and then I will draw my last card. I think I'm just gonna fully discard here. Okay, we get the hung man here, so we could take the opportunity to remove. Let's see, I have 2 9s in the deck. I can remove both of them right now. I have a 7 and a queen in the deck. I think I'm going to remove those 2. Keep the world. Ship it with the stone card. Actually, I can play the pair here. I actually don't care if it gets de-leveled. We can put erosion here and ship it. Okay. Rebate on kings. Again. Alright, we got the boss reroll. Okay, now we have a decent amount of money. We got rebate money, rerolling money. So let's start adding cards to the deck. Okay. Now, still looking for Cryptid. Okay. What's the last tarot card that we used was a hung man. So, all right, do a little re-rolling. We could get a showman. Showman would allow me to get another copy of Brainstorm. Showman would allow me to get more copies of Death when I'm re-rolling. I guess here's something that's on my brain. For this build, what I'm going for, I want Baron and Mime, so that's already 2 Joker slots. I also want DNA. DNA, that way I can use Brainstorm's copying Perkeo to give me Cryptids. I can use Brainstorm's copying DNA to give me even more cards per round. And also, maybe I want to get Blueprint or whatever. So I think maybe I'm not going to take the Showman because we have a lot of different cards that we want rather than more copies of the same that we want. So I'll just keep re-rolling here. All right, let's take the plutonium. Stencil I don't need. Tower is technically helpful with the mail-in rebate. We could hold on to it. Take some more plutonium. Saturn. All right. Saturn card in the shop. I'm going to open the Celestial Pack now. Take more plutonium. Keep leveling up my high card for when we eventually get the Baron. Strength card here. I actually don't have any more queens, so I don't need the strength. We go one more. Get a hung man here. Maybe. Important thing to note. When I open this Arcana pack, it uses the cards that I already entered the shop with. So as soon as you enter the shop, your Arcana packs are already predetermined what the cards are going to be based on what's already in your deck. So all of the cards that we added in this shopping while re-rolling and just picking up random cards from the shop, those will not show up in this Arcana pack. So I can't use the hung man on those cards right away. But I can take a 5. I can make a gold card if I want. Probably I'll stick with the stone and the hung man. Fool, I can copy plutonium. I can use the fool to copy death. Probably copying death is better. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the hung man here. Take the fool. Okay. Take an ace here. So I could use trans to make a blue seal. I already have a blue seal, but I would like a gold blue card potentially. So maybe we sell the tower. Let's open the Arcana pack. That way I can use the Fool and use the Death card. We have Temperance. We have... Okay, so this card is already stone, so I can't use the tower on it. Thoughts. I want to turn this king into gold. Okay. This stone card, I can use... Do I want to use death? Do I want to use a fool for temperance? So, temperance gives me 37 bucks right now, but each king we discard gives us 15 bucks because of rebate copied with brainstorms. So, maybe it's worthwhile to just... Also, if I have 4 discards, 2 purples per discard, it adds up to 8 purple seals, maybe. So what would it look like? It looks like use death, make death with the fool. Okay. Probably sell all these immolates. Use temperance. Blue seal. I'll take it. Pick up a queen here. More plutonium. Devil, hex. Nope. Faceless Joker. Faceless Joker also gives us money. Are we at the point where maybe our hologram is big enough that we can win with just a high card? Actually, yes. So I can sell Erosion, I could take Faceless Joker. And that would give us a little bit more money. Nah. Gelato here. Alright, so get rid of immolates. Okay. Blue seal, I actually don't need it. Okay. Go one more. Ouija, nope, we can add a 7. Alright. Copy the death card. Okay. Switch over to the rebate. Okay. So death is just copy these purple seals. And then discard for the rebate money. Yum. Okay, 7, I can stone the 7. I can sell Judgment. I want to discard the maximum number of kings. Alright, Hierophant's out. Use the Temperance. Okay, if I discard all of these kings, I don't necessarily know if I will draw enough purple. So let's go discard the stone card and keep 2 purple ones in hand. Sell the Magician, use the Emperor. Alright, use the Priestess. Jupiter and Mars. Not relevant. Okay. Discard all the purple and keep the rest. Hermit. Okay. So according to this, we only have like 8 cards that are not kings. All right. Go ahead and ship it. Rebate on queens. Beans. That cost us 300 bucks. I mean, we did our best, but that did cost us some money. We got a Spectral pack, we got a Buffoon pack. We can reroll for tarot cards first. Chariot we don't need. Luchador we don't care about. I'll hold on to this blue seal. Okay. Family is here. We can open the Buffoon pack. Popcorn. We could take Marble Joker as another way of adding cards to the deck because they're stone cards. That gives us a blank canvas for us to use our death cards on. And we don't have to worry about the rebate with the stone cards. So I think I am at the point where I think erosion's done. Okay, this is a pick 2, so let's take the Fienders. Take the Marble Joker. We could get rid of the rebate and then try to get another rebate later. Take a 5. Could take a Familiar here. Green Joker. There's a King. Don't need this Rocket. Devil. Nope. Wraith. Random rare. Yeah, but I'd have to spend all my money, and I don't have the rebate to bounce back. Sigil. How much do I want to spend on rerolls? If I don't have the rebate money, maybe we stop here on 22. Let's go Spectral. There's a Cryptid. Not the way that I wanted to do it, the Cryptid. So let's start with Familiar. We can get 3 face cards. Okay, Blue Seal on... I could put a Blue Seal on a Glass King. I can put a Blue Seal on the Jack since we want to discard Kings for the rebate. I could put a Blue Seal on a Stone card. Now let's go Blue Gold card. And then just Cryptid on the purple. Alright. And make a bunch of death cards. Alright. Copy the Marble Joker. Get our rebate on Queens. So death 1. And I'm just going to discard as many cards as possible. Use the Temperance, use the Priestess. Okay. Death 1. Death 2. Alright, Emperor Chariot. Chariot probably doesn't matter, but I'll use it anyway. It's only $1 if we keep it. Chariot again. Use the Hermit. Okay. 2 discards left. Fool for a Hermit. I could use a Fool for a Hermit, or I could use a Fool for a Death card. It's not a negative death card, but it's okay. Alright, discard 1 more purple. Get a Chariot that I don't care about. I guess I could turn the glass card into steel. Nah. I'm gonna play the glass card so we can smash. Yay, plutonium. Alright, we still got 200 bucks. Can't do the seance. Or I guess I'm choosing not to do the seance. Yeah. Rebate on kings, understandable. Okay. Celestial pack. Nope, no plutonium. Let's do a little bit of re-rolling. We could take a golden ticket. Golden ticket is just worse than drunkard, but maybe what we want is, I actually maybe don't want the Marble Joker. Obviously, Marble Joker, we can add cards for the hologram. That's something that we're trying to do, but maybe if I get the money, I can reroll and I can actually find my Cryptid finally. Yeah. Maybe at this point I don't need to copy the death cards with Perkeo, and I need to copy something else with Perkeo. Maybe I should just copy Grim with Perkeo in the short term and make a bunch of aces. I want the golden ticket. I think I'm going to use Perkeo to copy Grim. Card Shark, nope. 9, nope. Throwback, no. Mercury we don't need. Just looking for Cryptid. Midas Mask, nope. Alright, that's it. We're broke. Okay, here I could use death. Or we can wait. I'm okay with waiting. I would like to use death on something that's not a king already. Seems like a waste if it's already a king. So let's skip, and let's get percolating. Get a bunch of death cards. Okay, so this boss says play only one hand. That's fine. I feel whatever hand we do play, because the hologram is so big, we just win. So I'm going to try to play 5 kings for the golden ticket. Money. Copy the rebate. Go next. All right. Let's use our death cards. We can use death on stone. Okay, I'd like to hold on to the blue seal if possible, or maybe the blue seal doesn't matter if the thing that we're going to do is play flush 5 anyway. We'll see. Grim here is awkward. Unfortunate. Do I want to use Perkeo to copy Grim? I think I'm going to use it. Okay. The benefit there being I now have an extra consumable slot for the purple seals, and then in the future we're gonna get like 300 bucks anyway, so we can re-roll and we can get some other kind of spectral card. Okay, so here discard 2 purple seals, get that rebate money. Okay. Empress I don't need, Devil I don't really care about. I'll use here on the queen. Alright. Discard. If I discard all these kings, I still have plenty more kings. I just want to make sure I get the maximum value out of my purple seals. Okay. Temperance for 36. I can make a steel jack. I want to discard 2 purples and probably discard these jacks. Okay. Hierophant is out. Ace and 9, we can hang them. If I discard these kings, do I have enough other kings to draw? Yeah, that's fine. Discard. Alright. Hermit and then Temperance. Okay. So I didn't draw that many kings. If I copy the golden ticket with brainstorms, then each king is 12 bucks. So I can play 3 of a kind here. Or I can play the high card. We won't get as much money, but we will get the plutonium here. So go ahead and ship it. Cool. Okay, extra discard is great. We actually do have the extra kings that we can discard. Boss says face cards are going to be debuffed. That's stinky. Rebate on kings. Okay. Celestial pack. We just used temperance. Let's go standard pack. I guess in here it doesn't really matter, so let's just take an ace. I guess jacks you could theoretically strengthen them into kings, but more likely you're going to use death rather than strength. Okay, we could take Andrew here. Andrew gives us more discards. More discards gives us more money. He says it as though it's a question. All right, take a 4. Judgment, nope. Plutonium, sure. Grim. Alright, let's try again to copy the Grim with the percolator. We can get Inweasable. Inweasable instead of... so the golden ticket does give me a decent amount of money, but copying Brainstorm could be very useful to us. So I think... yeah, once again here I'm looking for Baron, Mime, that's 2 Joker slots. I'm looking for DNA, that's another Joker slot. So already 3 Joker slots. Do I have room for DNA? Sorry, do I have room for Invisible Joker to copy? Let's say Brainstorm would be what I'm going for. I'm gonna pass. Familiar instead of Grim. That's an upgrade. Add 3 cards at a time. Okay. Take an ace here. Certificate. Nope. Devil. Nope. Neptune. Saturn. Swashbucklers plus 37. Trans. Nope. Alright. This Spectral pack gives me Plutonium. 26 for a reroll. Too expensive. Or takes me down lower than I want to be. So let's just get percolating. All familiars. Alright. This boss, I think we're going to reroll it. Face cards face down. That's fine. We could reroll. We don't have to. But discards random cards is actually pretty good because then you can play cards and get extra discards for even more money. Or at least more tarot cards. Alright. So I think what I want to do, I want to save the familiars for the end, for the final hand, though I do want to use 1 familiar. Okay. Do we want Perkeo to copy death, or do we use the last death card now that we have familiars? I think I'm going to use the last death card. So let's go ace into king here. Sort by rank. Alright, got the rebate, so let's go 1, 2, 3 with 2 purples. And I will do this as well for folks, you know, following along at home. Let's go settings. We can increase the speed. Let's go 16 times speed. So we can use temperance. If we're gonna do 7 discards per round, that's a lot of discards. Still takes a little bit of time. Do I care about strength? Not really. I'm going to discard 2 purples and I guess keep the 1 purple. Okay. Judgment is out. Justice is out. 2 discards left. So discard the 4s. Alright, Fool gives me Temperance. Okay, I can actually use Strength on a Queen. That's cool. Alright, King And some purple seals we can discard. If I'm going to use my familiars, do I want to throw away the blue king so that it's safe? Yeah, maybe. Alright, moon. I guess I can still hold on to those. So use familiar twice. Do I want to use familiar now or do I want to wait on the familiars? Because I could wait. What would I be waiting for? I would be waiting for when my cryptid shows up. Yeah, we can wait. We can wait on the familiars. So for now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy the golden ticket and ship it. Alright, so we got about 500 bucks that round. That one round. Nice. Okay. According to my collection, the last tarot card I used was Temperance, so I'm not going to take the Celestial Packs yet. Still looking for Cryptid. Rebate on Kings. Okay. Add more random garbage to the deck. Fool for Temperance, sure. So we can use the Fool. Then we can do these Celestial Packs. Looking for Plutonium. Nope. Alright. Use Temperance. Ectoplasm, by the way, if we reroll into an ectoplasm, ectoplasm could be useful for an extra Joker slot. Burnt Joker. So I can level up my high card with a Burnt Joker. I don't think that's necessary. Star, nope. Stuntman, nope. There's an ectoplasm. I probably don't use it yet. I think what you do is you hold on to the ectoplasm until after you get some kind of Joker that you actually care about. Right? Talisman. Pair of Kings. $30 for a reroll. $31 reroll. Ankh. Can't use an Ankh. Alright. Sell the wheel. Let's try to get a negative ectoplasm that we can hold on to it. Get a bunch of familiars. That's awkward, but fine. So if we're holding on to ectoplasm, we're not going to get as many tarot cards from the purple seals, but maybe we don't need the tarot cards. Maybe it's fine. We got all the rebate money anyway. Okay. Strength? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just sell it. Hung Man, okay. 2 and a stone card, we can hang him. Magician, we can sell it. Priestess, I'll sell it because we just used the Hung Man. One, two, three, four, 5. Devil. I guess I could make a gold king. Death. Alright, so I can go death here. I can play 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy the golden ticket. Rebate on kings again. No problem. Okay, we get a Baron. Okay. I want the Baron. For points, I want the Baron. Do I want the Baron right now? Red Seal 7 or Red Seal 9? Let's take a Red Seal 9. Is closer to becoming a Red Seal King, potentially. Here, Blue Seal 9. Okay. I could use the ectoplasm. I would have to get rid of the rebate. I'd have to get rid of the golden ticket. Andrew. I could hold on to the ectoplasm. I don't have to use it right away. Yeah. Okay, so sell the rebate, take the Baron. Priestess, nope. Take a free roll, nope. Immolate, Immolate's not unreasonable. At this point, Immolate's not unreasonable. Maybe we take an Immolate. Okay. Normally you don't add this many cards to the deck, but we are trying to do a hologram, and so that makes it different and special, different from a regular just Baron and Cryptid run. Cryptid, by the way, we haven't found yet. I could spin the wheel here. If I get foil rebate or foil Andrew, then I don't have to sell them for my ectoplasm. Never lucky anyway. Okay, tower, nope. 7, sure. Take a 10. Deja vu. I could put a red seal on a king. Straight up. That is something that I'm interested in doing. Do I want to do it right now? Sure. Sell, immolate. Take a red seal. Emperor. Bummer. Alright. Go next. Negative copy of the red seal is actually fine. I can hold on to it and then there won't be any more of those. Okay. We did get the negative ectoplasm. We actually got 2 negative ectoplasms. I think in that case, this ectoplasm, I'm just going to sell it. This deja vu I will use. Okay. And then now, when we discard, we now get 2 tarot cards. All right. I could make a red steel card. I have a preference for red gold. Because it gives you money. So we can make red steel later. For now, we'll stick with the red gold. Okay. I'm going to keep this red seal in hand. If I get a death card, I'd like to copy the red seal preemptively. So here's another thing. If you want to do the Baron and Mime and you want to do purple seals and red seals, I try to have an even split of the two. That way, on average, if you discard 5 cards, then on average, at least 2 of those will be purple. So you get the 2 tarot cards per discard. I should throw the stone card away. Okay, we can hang him. We can use the Emperor. We can hang him again. I think I'm going to hold on to the Hung Man. I only get 1 tarot card anyway. Okay, Justice, no. So 5 and 4, we can hang him. Discard. Tower, I don't care about. Alright, discard the... I don't need this 9 anymore all of a sudden. Devil, yeah, I don't know, we can make a blue gold card. Discard. I think now I will discard the red seal. Cool. So, use the devil, make another gold card, I guess. Lovers, I can sell it. Is 2 ectoplasms fine, or should I sell 1? So that I don't get percolating too many of those. Nah, that's fine. Alright, so I want to play the high card. Okay. If possible, I would like to not win so that I can get more discards on these purple seals, which you do get money from the rebate. Ah, bummer. Too strong, I guess. Alright, we got 500 bucks. Illusion. Okay, we can get some better cards in the shop. Blue Joker. Rebate is on 10s now. Bummer. Now would be a good time to sell the rebate and then use the ectoplasm. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Okay, skip tags are not relevant to me. The boss says my hearts are going to be debuffed. I guess yeah. Andrew's done. Let's use ectoplasm. Negative Baron, that's fine. Okay, do I want to Chad? Not especially. Take Andrew again? Sure. Faceless Joker to go with Andrew? Sure. Alright, there's a Hermit. Let's go Celestial first. Take the Plutonium. Use the Hermit. Priestess for more Plutonium? I'm gonna say no. Um, 14 on the hologram, by the way. We can pick up another king. Stuntman, nope. 9, sure. Death, okay. Keep rolling here. Ouija, nope. Take some more plutonium. Hermit. I can take the tower. I don't have the mail-in rebate anymore, but I can still blank cards for the mail-in rebate. Talisman, nope. Fool for a hermit or fool for a death card? I guess probably hermit. Nah, we'll do death. Hungman, that's pretty compelling. If I do that, then I can't use the death here. So, yeah, maybe. Use the Fool for the Hermit. Does the Hermit get me closer to being able to get Cryptid if I have more money? Nah, we should just remove the bad cards. At the same time, alright, we got 30 bucks for a reroll. Let's go next. Ectoplasm. This one's -3 hand size. I think this ectoplasm I'm not even gonna use. Maybe I should sell it. Nah. Nah, bummer. Well, this ectoplasm I can probably sell. Okay, boss debuffing my hearts I don't care about. I want to copy the Faceless Joker. Okay, I want to make more purple. So, I don't have to discard the maximum amount, I could just discard 3 at a time. Okay, I have a death card, I have a hung man. Let's go hung man. Discard. Go death. Hermit. So, not as effective as the mail-in rebate, admittedly, but good enough, I guess. I can make another gold card. Strength. Okay, that's it. Ship it. Okay. Mega standard. I could take a 3. Do I care? Let's take a jack. I don't know. This doesn't matter. We'll just take whatever. Mail-in rebate on 5s. I mean, I could still take the mail-in rebate and then just hold on to it, because it will switch to kings again eventually. Or we just stick with the faces joker. Fool for strength. We could do better. Another king. Spin the wheel. This is fine. I forgot I got an extra joker slot still. I could actually just take the mail-in rebate. Alright, foil on brainstorm's kind of bad actually. We can take a hallucination. Yeah, I don't have room. Take a drunkard. Extra discard. There you go. Mega Arcana gives me temperance. Yep, copy it with the fool. Get me out of here. 145 bucks. We could do some more re-rolling. Okay, could take a free roll here instead of the extra discard. Extra discard is worth 15 bucks. All right, we get the Cryptid. Okay. We take the Cryptid. Okay. This other stuff I want to get rid of. So ectoplasm, I am going to sell it now. We can get another ectoplasm later. The red seal, I already have a red seal king, so let's get rid of that one. I will do a little bit more re-rolling. Supernova, nope. Okay, so copy the percolator. I have a negative cryptid, which means I can use one cryptid. That's perfect. Okay, so I could use cryptid on this blue seal since we have enough purple seals. Okay. All right. Discard 2 purples. Hermit, Temperance. Now that we have the Baron, we don't need Priestess. Okay. Discard 3 face cards. Dang, no purple seals. There we go, 2 purples. Justice, Magician, 1, 2, discard 2 purples, keep the king. All right, Star and Sun. So, Familiar, I want to use. Here's Familiar. That's it. Alright, if we sort by rank here, that's the flavor of nonsense that we have. We do have a Lucky King that we can play. Go ahead and ship it. Times 24 on the hologram. Okay, that's the deck. 47 kings out of 85 cards is, I guess, not that many kings. So I will take a purple seal, I will take a jack. Before we go Arcana, we could do a little re-rolling. Magician doesn't matter. Do we want Northern Lion here? No, we want mail-in rebate. Parking doesn't matter. Schmedium? Sure, why not? Cloud 9? Ah, bummer. I need DNA. You got DNA? So ectoplasm we don't need. Go one more. Let's hear if I go into the collection. According to where's the mail-in rebate would have been kings if we bought in the last shop, but I forgot that I had a joker slot for the rebate. Oh well. Go one more. Take a tower, sure. Go one more. I could take a Cartomancer. That gives me something to do. Okay, so here I want to make a purple king. I could use the tower here to stone the queen. I could use death instead. Let's use death instead. And pick up a Cartomancer. Cool. So let's start percolating. Okay. Copy the Cartomancer. Do I care about this debuffing my hearts? Yeah, that's fine. Fool for death, of course. Sure. So, steal queen. We have enough purple or we want more purple? Let's go more purple. Turn a queen into a king. I'll turn a stone into a king. Because then queens also count as face cards for the Faceless Joker. Alright, tower. Moon. Do I want to stone a queen? Not really. I guess. Bummer. Okay, 2 purples and a queen. This doesn't count for my Faceless Joker. Oh well. Okay. Hermit. Priestess. What's the status here? The last tarot card was Hermit, so I'll sell the Priestess. Look at that. Fool gives me a Hermit. This Jack I can make into glass. I can use a Hermit. We can smash. Ship it. 25 on the hologram. Okay. Okay. Clearance sale makes my temperances bad. So I'm not going to do that yet. Could take a business card here. Is that going to be better than Cartomancer? Marginally so. Boss says my cards are going to be debuffed. Okay. 6 cents to remove a 6. There's a death card. Okay. Stone Joker. Nope. Oh, that was a steel card. That was a steel 6. Bummer. Celestial Pack gives me plutonium. Hermit gives me 20 bucks. Here I actually don't have anything that I want to use death on, which is kind of funny. I am going to use the death card because what I don't want to happen is that I don't want to get copy of death when I can get cryptids instead. Okay. Go one more. Photograph. Nope. Alright, let's get percolating. Copy the Cartomancer. Temperance gives me 50 bucks. Alright. Copy Faceless Joker. Yeah, something you might not realize about the discount voucher is it reduces all the prices, all the sell values of your jokers, and it rounds down. So you really do lose a lot of temperance value. And maybe you don't realize how many temperance cards you get. Could be quite significant. Okay. Alright, we don't need kings. We can just ship it. Smash. Yeah, trance is fine. Medium is fine. Let's open the Arcana pack. We get a soul. Okay. Let's make a blue gold card. Let's make a purple steel card. Let's get rid of the Cartomancer. Chiclets. We get the rebate back. Alright. Okay. Polychrome King, welcome to the team. We could take a familiar here before we open the Arcana pack. Okay. Extra discard or Faceless Joker. So Faceless Joker gives me $5 per. So 5 times 7, whereas an extra discard gives me 15 times 5. So extra discard's better. Or we can take a cola. Cola's important. Extra voucher tag in the future is important. Resort parking doesn't matter. Blue seal maybe. Extra hand size actually pretty useful. Okay. Just making sure we have another round before the boss. Alright, Fool gives me a Hermit. We can go Familiar first. I get a bunch of face cards. I can make another blue seal. Okay. Fool gives me a Hermit. Go one more. Alright. More cryptids. Okay. Okay. It's money time. It's cash o'clock. Are you ready? Strength? Yeah, maybe. Well, this is kind of awkward. I guess only half of my cards count. We could spin the wheel. Foiled again. Magician, nope. I can stone the purple seal. Justice. Discard the kings. Maybe keep the blue seal, we'll see. Sell the wheel, use the wheel. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Priestess, don't need Mars, use Temperance for 50 bucks. Okay. This is the final hand, so let's go ahead and ship it with the king. Or the jack, or maybe it doesn't matter. Ship it. Rebate on kings again. Okay, we're back in it. We did a goof. It was an expensive goof, but we're back in it. Alright. Standard pack. I'll just take whatever. Hologram jack, sure, why not? Potentially looking for a replacement for the juggler. Fool for an emperor. Don't need a vagabond. Don't need the Chad. Don't need strength. Don't need Bartolomeo. Hologram's on 28.7, by the way. Okay. Midas Mask we don't need. Well, it's convenient to make gold cards. Maybe I should have considered it more than not at all. Okay, keep adding face cards to the deck. We're looking for a mime now, if we can get it. One more reroll. We could get Inweezable. So let's go clearance sale. Oh, I should have sold something first. Yeah, so I'm trying to get DNA, I'm trying to get Blueprint. We can sell Juggler, pick up Invisible. Am I willing to... Can we figure out the Wraith? I want to say probably not. That's okay. If we want Wraith in the future, we can use Wraith in the future. Fool for Wheel is fine. Sell Lovers. Let's get Percolating. Alright, for this particularly stinky boss, copy the rebate money. Sell this blue Joker. Way too blue. Get out of here. Hey, look, we get a Hungman for the 5 and the Queen. Hierophant, we don't need. Hermit we can use. Judgment we can sell. Alright. Smash. Alright folks, that's going to be it for episode 1. That's part 1 of we're trying to get the biggest hologram. The way that we're trying to get the biggest hologram is by using the Cryptid cards. Cryptid cards add cards to the deck. Of course, we have a bunch of other ways of adding cards to the deck by, let's say, standard packs and the Magic Trick voucher. At the same time, I do want to demonstrate, I get asked a lot, what are the different ways that you can get Nan-Inf, or what is the easiest way to get Nan-Inf? What does it even mean, Nan-Inf? What are we talking about? This kind of high score that breaks the score report. It's higher than the game can report the score. It's when you get to something like E308. E308 is like 2 to the 1000th power. And so it's higher than the score, or sorry, a higher score than a bigger number than the game is able to store, and so it reports it as Nan and then E-Inf, as in not a number to the or times 10 to the infinity power, 10 to the infinity power, not a number. That's why it's Nan E-Inf. And then also the last ante in the game is ante 39. Ante 39 because as you go further and further antes, larger and larger antes, the scoring requirements also go up, more and more scoring requirements. And then for higher scoring requirements, eventually they get big enough that that also reaches the threshold. And then you get the nan as the scoring requirement. But you can't, it's not a number, so you can't compare not a number to anything else. So it always comes up false, and then you can't score higher than not a number. This here, by the way, this seed is in blue. This is an indicator that we're using a filtered seed. What do I mean by that? If we settings, we use the brainstorm mod. So the brainstorm mod allows us to quickly restart the game and keep restarting until we start with certain features. So for example, this time I was looking for Charm Tag. Charm Tag, that's the one that gives you the Mega Arcana pack. I was searching for a soul. So this is guaranteed Charm Tag, but not necessarily guaranteed soul. And then we have a guaranteed soul, and also you can get Perkeo specifically if that's the thing that you want. So what I did for this particular run to set it up, what this does is it restarts the game, and if the seed that you're on doesn't match all of these different filters, then it will keep restarting, and it'll keep restarting until you find a new one. It'll restart thousands of times per second, or actually faster than that. It'll restart a bunch of times. It'll go through hundreds of thousands of seeds or whatever it is until you find one that has Perkeo, basically. That's what I did. A bunch of restarts to get Perkeo, except not every Perkeo seed. I did Perkeo plus when I opened the first Buffoon pack. If it didn't have something interesting, then I just restarted again for another Perkeo and another Perkeo and another one until eventually I found the Brainstorm. So if you want to do your own Perkeo run, one way you could do it is you could hold down the R button and you could manually restart until you get the Mega Arcana pack about, I don't know, 1 in 12 times or something like that. And then 1 out of 50 of those will have the soul, and 1 out of 5 of those will have Perkeo. And so you could do that for, it takes about an hour. It only takes about an hour if you want to get Perkeo manually that way from manually restarting. Or we have this, what we're calling is a quality of life mod, Brainstorm, that just reduces all of that searching. It's still a unseeded run in the sense that I don't know what's coming, right? It's still random to me, seems random to me. It's not scouted in any way other than we know that Perkeo is going to show up. We know that the Mega Arcana pack is going to show up in the same way that you would find that manually from restarting. Anyway, this is what the deck looks like. We've got 74 face cards because we used Familiar, and we have, let's see, this is 54 of those are kings. Many of them are purple seals, but not all of them are purple seals. We do have a few blue seals, which we will eventually try to leverage and get the Pluto cards for our high card build, our Baron and Mime build. For our build, we're still looking for the Mime. That's one thing that we're missing. Here we've got the level 22 high card. Voucher-wise, we already have the Magic Trick, which we've been using to add cards to the deck for the hologram. We get a ton of money from the mail-in rebate, and then from that money, we were able to convert that into shop rerolls, and then the shop rerolls, we're able to convert that into cards for the hologram. So that's another way that we're growing the hologram, maybe between 5 and 10 cards per shop. In addition to the Cryptid cards, we're getting 3 Cryptid cards per round from Brainstorms and Perkeo. The Cryptid cards, we're going to save them until we need them. Sometime in the distant future, when the scoring requirements get bigger, you need to use the Cryptid cards for points. You need to use the Cryptid cards to make your hands bigger. That's something that we're going to be doing in the future. Also, we're looking for DNA as another way of adding cards to your hand. DNA also artificially inflates your hand size. If you have DNA copied with blueprints and brainstorms, then makes your hand bigger temporarily. All right. See you in the next one. Take care, everyone.